2020 CR 7006, State of Texas versus Brandon De Hoyos. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Debbie Cruz on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
For the defense?
Kathy Compton for Mr. De Hoyos.
All right, and are you Mr. De Hoyos?
No.
Your attorney is by Zoom. Any objections to your attorney appearing by Zoom?
No.
State any objections? All right, so this is a continuation of the hearing from February 16th. So Mr. De Hoyos, I'm going to give you a choice because felony drug court does not want you back. And you know why they don't want you back. So your little trips to Crystal City, and you know what that's about. So this is what's going to happen here. I can continue on probation, but you're not doing SAT. You're going to be doing SafeP. And once you get out of SafeP, I'm going to run my little drug court here. And you know what's going to end up happening? Once you're out of SafeP, you're going to report to this court every single day until further notice. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If it's not a holiday, you're coming in to report.
Yes, ma'am.
Or I can revoke you and you can be sentenced up to 5 years in prison. So which would you prefer?
You said safety?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Here's the thing. Sometimes people you just can't help them because they don't want to help themselves. Have you ever heard of the song Harry Hippie?
No, ma'am.
That's one of my favorite songs by Bobby Womack. You know what some of the lyrics in it are?
No, I do not.
You have this guy named Harry Hippie. Everybody's trying to help him. They try to, and the lyrics go that, they try to help him, his old lady and his children, and they try to help Harry. But you know the thing about Harry Hippie? In the lyrics, it says, how can you help a man who wants to be on the ground? So if you want to be on the ground and won't accept any help and you won't follow through, then there's no help for you. You need to just go to prison and do your time.
Yes, ma'am.
So this will be your help. And I am not going to be considering things like, oh, this is my relative or this is that. That doesn't work in this court. Your relative can be the president of the United States. In this court, everybody's treated the same.
Yes, ma'am.
You could be the most wealthiest person in the world. You could be a billionaire. Doesn't matter in this court. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So you are going to shape up.
I will. I promise you. I'm tired of living.
Don't do that. Don't make any promises that you have no intention of keeping. You need to show actions. You've been on probation out of this court since 2020. And so far, the only thing you have done is fail miserably. And you fail miserably because you just want to do what you want to do. Maybe you just want to continue to use drugs. I don't know. But you've been behaving as you do because I know felony drug court is a very good program.
Yes, I was hoping they would take me back.
No, they don't want you back. You failed miserably. And so you're going to have to start doing better. And when somebody gives you tools to help you stop using drugs, your choice is either you use those tools or you do not. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do. I'll deny the motion. Probation and state are asking the court to deny the motion. Going to alter and amend conditions. You need to take off that hat to include, he's going to go to SafeP. And he's to remain in custody until accepted. Upon successful completion of SafeP, he's going to report to the 187 District Court Monday through Friday until further notice. He's going to be on a GPS upon release. And he is not to leave Bexar County. And of
Judge,
course,
I'm sorry.
leaving Bexar County is after SafeP, because I know SafeP is not in Bexar County. Yes, counsel?
I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I did want to ask you if you could just clarify for the GPS that the fees for the GPS would be waived because those are very pricey and he is at this point indigent and probably will be for a little bit at least while he gets his feet back under him when he gets out of safety.
All right, I'll ask that fees be waived or deferred. And he's going to have employment within 30 days of release from custody. no employment as a home health care provider with minors. And he's going to do the UA hotline until further notice. And probation, I'm going to want field visits upon release 2 times per month until further notice.
Your Honor, would the court consider waiving his requirement to report daily to the courtroom once he provides the court with verification of an employment of a job that he
No.
has? Okay.
No, because if he was in felony drug court, he would be reporting daily.
I'll just report on Thursdays.
Well, you're reporting daily in this court because then obviously that didn't work for you.
100%.
How old are you?
29.
So you're 29 years old. So you are going to be in this court every single day. If you miss reporting to this court Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, a motion to revoke is going to be filed.
That's fine.
If you leave Bear County, even if you just dip your toe across a different county line, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So Judge, I'm sorry, I just want to clarify for him, so there's no question. Does he need to report at a certain time each day, or will
9
he have
a.m.
a window? Okay,
9 a.m.
So ma'am, if I get a job, I have to let them know I have to report every day.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Is there anything else?
Do you know which safety I'll be going to?
No, I do not. But I do know you would not be going to safety if you would have done what you were supposed to do. You would have been in felony drug court, maybe successfully completing it. I know that when I placed you on probation in 2020, you probably would have been done, but a motion to revoke was filed. So then you got sent to safety in 2021. That's,
Saturday. I went Saturday.
no, you're going to safety.
Oh, I thought you said I was sentenced.
No. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right, and there's to be absolutely no Crystal City for him. So nobody come to me with a motion asking if he can visit relatives in Crystal City.
So my
That's
son
no.
is-
No, you're not going there. I know what issues have been occurring in Crystal City, so you're not allowed to go there. And do not play games to me and pretend like you don't know. You are not allowed to go to Crystal City. You're not allowed to leave Bear County. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything else?
Nothing further to have a seat on.
Anything else?
You know how many
no, Your
days-
Honor, thank you.
How many months I'll be defending?
You really don't want safety. See, this is what ends up happening. Everybody comes before me sometimes when they have a drug issue and they're not ready to address it. What ends up happening is they try to write their own program. I'm going to tell you this. You're going to wait for your transfer to safety. Safety is a 6-month to 9-month program. Then when you get out, you're going to have 3 months of aftercare.
Yes, ma'am. That's fine.
Anything else? Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, you can always choose to go to prison for 5 years. It's completely up to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else? Counsel, anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you. Can I be excused?
Yes, you may be excused. All right, court is calling 2023 CR 7826, State of Texas versus Joshua Leal. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
I'm here, Memorial, Your Honor.
Are you Joshua Leal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Leal, I'm going to show you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Mr. Leal, I'm going to show you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged by indictment with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than a gram? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility
Yes,
and
Your
up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, we respectfully ask the court to follow the plea bargain agreement, Your Honor.
All right, are you employed?
Right now, no.
So how are you supporting yourself?
I live with my mother,
How old are you?
27,
Do you have any children?
1,
Age?
4.
And where is the 4-year-old?
She lives with her mother.
So who is Joshua Gomez to you?
I don't know. There's nothing to me.
Well, why are you following him?
I don't know this guy.
Well, no, in the police report, it says you followed him from the apartment complex to the sports academy. So why are you following this person?
I believe he was following me, and that's why I followed him. I didn't really know him.
So you believe somebody is following you, so you follow them?
Yes, that's why.
How much drugs had you used that day?
How much drugs?
Yes. Had you used that day? You had meth in your vehicle.
Yeah, I only had like
What?
less than a gram.
No. I know there's less than a gram remaining. Are you telling me on that day you had not used any drugs?
No, I did.
All right. So what were you using that day?
Meth.
All right. When's the last time you used meth? And before you answer me, here's the thing. Your attorney and the state have come to an agreement that you're to receive deferred adjudication.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to be honest with me. Now is not the time to pretend. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So when's the last time you used meth? And before you answer, you are going to get drug tested today. So be honest.
I used yesterday.
Yesterday?
I did.
How often are you using?
Say every once in a while,
What is every once in a while?
week or so,
How often?
like a week or so.
Are you saying you use every week?
No, not every week. I don't use all the time. I don't use all the time. I
All
don't.
right. So how are you getting money to pay for meth? Because usually marijuana, people will do the puff pass, but at some point in time, people start charging you. And usually for meth, they charge.
Right.
This is not from any personal experience. This is just what I know from reading.
Yes, ma'am. I get money from the plasma. I'll go donate plasma.
So I want you to know where you are right now. Where you are right now is you're 27-year-old, living with your mother, selling your blood for drugs. We're going to try to get you help, but whether or not you accept it is completely up to you.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is what the court will do. Court's going to sentence you to 2 years deferred adjudication. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation, 90 sober meetings in 90 days. If felony drug court doesn't accept him, you're going to follow all recommendations of TAP eval. So if TAP says that you need to be in inpatient treatment, you're going into inpatient treatment. And I know people don't want to do inpatient treatment. People always say, I can do it myself, but you can't do it yourself because if you could, you wouldn't be here. So everything that I'm giving you while you're on probation, it's hopefully to help you improve yourself where you can be a good parent to your 4-year-old. You understand? So follow recommendations of TAP. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs until accepted in felony drug court, or there's an inpatient treatment recommendation. If TAP doesn't recommend inpatient treatment and if felony drug court doesn't accept him, then I'm going to want the UA hotline. There's to be parenting classes. No contact with Joshua. There's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm not going to waive those. Is there a reason why you're not employed?
I'm studying. I'm studying.
Studying what?
Well, to be a business owner online.
No, you're getting employment. You understand?
Yes.
You can't be living off your mom and you have a 4-year-old to support. I'm going to tell you what I tell many of people who come here. When you have a child, you have to support them. You can't have a child and then put them over at Travis Park and say good luck to you. So, and the reason why I say that is this, and I can see the twinkle in your eye, but I'm telling you truth. That 4-year-old, if there's not a parent taking care of that 4-year-old, you know what ends up happening? They don't eat. So you're at home, you're eating, you're selling your blood for drugs. If the 4-year-old were 100% dependent on you, the 4-year-old would be starving because you're not doing anything to help. You're not bringing anything to the table. If it were a party, you're not bringing the napkins, you're not bringing the appetizers, you're not bringing anything. You're not even showing up for the 4-year-old right now. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's going to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And Deputy Laura, we're going to do his TAP evaluation in felony drug court while in custody. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Your Honor, is there anything about field visit?
Yes, I'm going to want field visits. One time per month until further notice. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Go off the record. The reason why I'm taking you into custody for your TAP evaluation and felony drug court evaluation is because I believe when you leave this court, you're going to use again, and you are in dire straits as far as using. You understand? All right, good luck to you.